Hello everyone, I'm Mrs. Midnight, and today we're going to talk about the positive side of CHIARA LOBOSCA in the dating interactions of Hogwarts Mystery. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and go get something to drink, because it's time to talk about the first positive attribute of our favorite werewolf in this game. One thing I have noticed about the dating interactions in Hogwarts Mystery is that on the garden level, that is the first interaction that you can unlock since level 0 or 1 of romance, you do get to know the character but in a more shallow level than the one in the courtyard that you start getting to know more personal traits of the character, or let alone the Pad Food Tea Shop, that by this time you're in level 7 of romance or even in a formal relationship and you get to know the character in a much deeper level. So from now on, the analysis of the romantic options in the dating interactions are going to be location by location, garden first, then courtyard, then Pad Food Shop, and the formal relationship day, so we can analyze the evolution of the romantic story of MC with each romantic option.
Simpson, you diabolical.
During the garden date, she tells you that she likes that location and finds it special. And besides it being sweet that she likes the place, the reason why I think this is a positive trait is that until you reach the level 4 of romance, you cannot go to other locations. But CHIARA makes MC feel safe and comfortable taking her to the garden by reassuring that the location is special because she's sharing time with MC, which in a long-term relationship could translate to, well, if we cannot do something expensive, we can do something simpler, we can stay home and still have a good time, because she values more the company of MC than the activity itself. When you see the pumpkins, CHIARA tells you that the pastries of that flavor are her favorite, that I actually shared that with her, and this is not only telling you something about herself and letting you get to know her better, but also in this interaction she shows that she's becoming more proactive because she suggests to pick some pumpkins instead of waiting for MC to suggest. And she also shows that she's learning to receive compliments, because when you tell her that she looks great, she thanks you and she returns the compliment as well. CHIARA's attitude towards Fang when she notices that he looks scared shows that she has love, compassion, and empathy for animals, because she wants to avoid scaring him more and, if possible, calm him down. And it's very cute that if MC pets him and calms him down, CHIARA gets not only happy but also excited and says that MC has a way with canids, which in her case is particularly very cool because it's not as simple I like dogs, although she does say that she likes them, but also that since her lycanthropy condition surely has made her spend more time with canids than the average person, it shows that she has not only learned to understand them better in a cognitive level, but also in an affective one, having more compassion and empathy towards them. At the beginning of the courtyard date, the first thing that CHIARA says is that she is excited to be there with MC because she feels that they are growing closer, which reaffirms what we saw in the garden date, that she does appreciate the location, but more than the location itself, she is excited about growing closer with MC. And when MC mentions the crescent moon, CHIARA smiles because she notices that MC is taking care of her by not asking her out in a full moon night. In this interaction, CHIARA also recognizes to be nervous. And the reason why I put this in the positive traits is that besides it being cute and nice that she trusts MC to be vulnerable with them, I also think it's the smartest way that you could go if you have social anxiety, if you are not used to dating, but if, like CHIARA, you are trying to heal and start opening up. And besides, this sincerity of saying, you know what, honestly, I'm super nervous, I'm not used to this, also allows MC to be a much better support for CHIARA by giving her a safe place to be herself.
Wow, what a nice fella.
And one thing I want to say is that unlike other romantic options that I'm not going to believe for a second that character wants secret dates too, with CHIARA in particular, I think it's very understandable that she would want them like that at the beginning, because she's used to isolating herself from everybody, like significant other, friends, and anybody that wants to approach her because of her lycanthropy and the traumas that come with it. So in her particular case, I could very well understand that it could take her a while to feel comfortable to go to a crowded place. For obvious reasons, CHIARA knows a lot about the moon, but she also shares it with MC. And this is not only to share knowledge, but also to let MC know her better, and even little by little start talking to them about her passions. When CHIARA asks MC if they could take her anywhere in the world, where would they take her? You can choose between 3 options, but if you choose the moon, she likes it more than the other 3, because it shows her that you've been listening to her, that you take her interests into account, but also because despite finding the trip dangerous, she likes the idea of collecting moonstones for creating potions. And later on you learn that the potions in particular that she could create with these are healing potions, which also derivates in her telling you more about her vocation as a healing witch.
And when the MC asked CHIARA where she would take him, if they could take them anywhere in the world, CHIARA responds that she wouldn't rather be anywhere else but right here where they are, which shows that she doesn't need for anything extraordinary to happen to appreciate the moment and the person that she's with.
She likes the idea of flying in the room because she likes connecting with nature and feeling the soft fog against her hand when she slowly passes by. And this comment on one hand gives us hints of how Chiara likes to fly, not that fast. But on the other hand, later we learn that the reason why she likes to go slowly is because she finds it more romantic. And this shows that Chiara is not only thinking about her preferences, but also about connecting with MC. If you like this first half of the positive traits of Chiara during dates, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and click on the bell so YouTube lets you know when I upload the second half. Mrs. Midnight loves you, hopes to see you next time, and wishes you an excellent week.